Hey everyone, good morning. It's our last day in Inverness and we have checked out from our B&B and now we are walking towards town to take a bus to get a bus to really clan. It's a hike famous for its tall trees, and we are gonna get there, but we're not sure if we get a bus or not, because actually it shows on the application, but today is the holiday, Easter holiday, and so let's see, hopefully we get a bus from there. And it's a nice sunny day today. So remember that I said that I'll tell you about the dinner I had last night. So we went to the auctioneer in the town, that's the center, and we ordered our food, and it took them around 45 minutes to get it done. And once it was done, they served it to the wrong table and they brought it to us, and they said that the other table already put some stuff on the food, so they will make the new one for me. And they served the food to my friend, which was cold, so we returned it, and then they suggested some alternative to order. But the good thing was that they refund the money we paid them for food. But the experience was bad. We were starving, and when the food arrived, it wasn't good enough. And to make up for this, we treated ourselves with a gelato. We went to this nice place just like few meters from the restaurant, just across the Leakey's bookshop. It's called Miley's Gelateria, and yeah, it was good. So I'll recommend you to go there, but not to go to the auctioneer for food. So that's the gelato place, Miley's Gelateria, where we went last night. From there's the auctioneer. Well, I will not say that don't go to the auctioneer, but I think it was just our day. We didn't get nice food, but it has got the good rating overall. So if you want to try, you can try. Otherwise, definitely try the gelato place though. So we are now at the bus station, and only a few buses are running, and we got lucky. We got a bus. This is the bus we're gonna take to Inchmore, and from there we have to walk around 40 minutes to reach to the starting point of the hike. And yeah, but we got the bus, so that's good, and I think it will start in next 7 minutes. So near the bus station there's Inverness Public Library. This is it. Looks nice. Most of the public libraries in the UK look similar from the outside. They've got similar architecture, like this arch and these pillars. And I think it's closed for Easter. I'm not sure though. And we are just waiting on our bus. Hopefully it starts soon and we reach Inchmore soon. Then we start our hike soon, and we need to get back here soon enough because we have a train back to Aberdeen at 5, and we need to catch a return bus at 2 o'clock, because after that the next bus will be at 5. It will be too late for us. And also a funny thing happened, because we weren't sure about the bus services today, so we inquired for a taxi last night, but I don't know what happened. Instead of inquiry, they just booked a taxi for us, which was strange. And A taxi came at our BNB to pick us up, but we already left. And then the taxi guy called me. We talked to him and said that we just inquired, we did not book it, and he got angry and he chased us also, like we were walking on this sidewalk pathway, but still. And yeah, it was a funny thing, strange thing, but we are fine now. Sorry for him, sorry for us anyway. So we are on the bus now, and it's 20 minutes journey from the bus station till Inchmore. So it's already been 5 minutes, so we'll be there in the next 15 minutes, and I'll update you once we get there. So we have reached Inchmore now. Inchmore is a village in the countryside, and once you reach here you can totally feel it. You can get a vibe of countryside, full on countryside vibes here. You can see chirping birds, and from here it's a 40-minute walk to the starting point of Really Glen, the trail we are gonna walk on. And yeah, hopefully we reach there soon. So when you walk from the bus stop, like for 5 minutes, you will come across to this signboard which says Really Glen, 2.5 kilometers from here. So take this route to go there. So by the time we are reaching to the base point of the trail, I would like to get some information about Really Glen. So Really Glen is a forest which houses one of the tallest trees of Britain, and it is said that James Bailey Fraser, in between 1753 and 1800s, he himself planted these trees, and the whole forest used to be privately owned by Fraser family until they sold it to the forest community in 1949, which is pretty cool. And I'll give you some more facts once we start the trail. So if you continue walking on the trail, the road, before you reach the base point, you'll come across this junction, and if you take a right you can go up there, and there's a castle called Moniac Castle. We don't know how it looks like, and we don't have time for that also, so we are not going there. So yeah, if you will be interested in visiting castle, you can go up there. And look at this house in the woods, impressive. It's a lodge, Moniac Lodges. It says here on the board. And it's so serene, the chirping of birds. We are in the laps of nature.
Do you know how much I've got left?
I don't know.
Probably plenty, I think.
So we have reached to the starting point of the Really Glen trail, and if you are coming by the car, you will have a parking spot here, so you will not have to walk for 40 minutes from Inchmore to this part like we walked. traveling by a car is more suitable if you're traveling the highlands, because the public transport is not that great, not very connected. So people often rent a car or they bring their own car and travel across the highlands. And this area is really pretty. So like I told you that once I start the trail, I'll tell you more about this forest, this trail called the Raleigh Glen. And as I heard that it houses one of the tallest trees in the Great Britain. And also there are two trails that you can take, the Tall Tree Trail and the Upper Relic Trail. The Upper Relic Trail is the new addition to this trail, and that trail is 1.9 kilometers long and is believed to be a bit challenging than the Tall Tree Trail. And also we are doing the Tall Tree Trail because it's the oldest one, and also it has more taller trees compared to the Upper Tree Trail. And I'll tell you more about what sort of trees are there and what are their heights. So this tree right in front of us, look at it, how tall it is. So it is one of the tallest trees in this forest, and it is known as the beech tree. And they can live hundreds of years, and when their leaves shed, it makes a bed on the ground, it's like a litter, and it keeps the ground clear. And the seeds it's produced is called the beech mast, which is pretty amazing. And it's not a winter tree, so that's why you can't see any leaves here. And once you get here, you can also find a signboard here which tells you about the tree, which is pretty amazing because we are not into botany anyway, so we don't know about these trees. So it's better to read the information than just claiming any unknown information. So the Tall Tree Trail is 1.7 kilometers long, and it takes around 45 minutes to complete the whole trail. And also I think it's gonna take us more than that because we are stopping in between, taking photographs, making videos, and also reading the information they have provided. So I think we can take 50 minutes more, so it will take around us as a human feel so small in front of the nature. So this tree is called fir tree. The species of this tree called fir tree, and they are unique in a way because they grow up instead of down, and they have got cones, and the branches grow in a ring shape. And the board says that these branches help in catching their ages. The tallest tree. So we have come across these two bridges. This is the wooden bridge. That's the old stone bridge. So it was built in 2003 by Kirkwall Primary School. But this bridge was built by the founder of this forest, James Fraser. And the funny story behind the name of this forest, the another name of this forest, which is also called the Fairy Glen, is that so James Fraser, the founder of this forest, offered this place as a work to the people who lived in Highland when they escaped the Highland from famine, and they used to work here. And they started this story that that fairy lives here, and they are mischievous because whenever they used to come back in the morning after their night shift or after their day's work, they used to find their work undone mysteriously, and that's how they started this story that fairy lives here and they are quite mischievous. So that's why it's called the Fairy Glen. It's amazing. And this bridge is pretty cool as well. That thing is called Grotto. It's a stone bridge, and the river is coming down from there. Pretty amazing, so beautiful. So this tree in front of me is a species called Douglas fir, and this particular tree is called Dougal Moor. It was named in 2005, and when all trees were measured in 2005, it was the tallest tree in the whole Great Britain. However, in 2014 they measured all these trees again, and the tree on the right hand side of this particular tree surpassed the height of this tree and became the tallest tree with height of 66.4 meters. So right now I'm standing in front of two of the tallest trees in the whole Great Britain, which is pretty awesome, isn't it? This tree, obviously, is not evergreen tree. It's a common lime tree, and it is the tallest lime tree in the Great Britain, and its height is 46 meters. Obviously, it's not the right season for it, but yeah, it is what it is. So look at this amazing tree or trees. They are all covered with mosses. So mosses are around here for far longer than animals, trees and flowers all together. And this particular forest contains some rare species of mosses. Well, I cannot identify them because I don't know about them much, but here the board says that. Amazing. So these trees here are called yew trees, and they are slow growing and long lived trees. The oldest yew tree in Britain is in Perthshire and is believed to be somewhere between 2000 to 5000 years old. It's pretty amazing. I don't know about these trees though, how old are they? Well, the forest was like sown in between 1700 1800, so yeah, they are not that old, but it's amazing. So our trail, the long tree trail of Raleigh Clan, has come to an end now. We are back on the road. Here it is, and as you can see, the parking area has got a little bit busy, so we are thankful that we did not come here during the busy period. We had our own peace visiting the whole trail, and now we are going back to Inchmore, which is 2.5 kilometers from here, and we'll get our bus from there to back to Inverness. It's around somewhere between 2 or 3 p.m. I'm not sure. We'll be sure once we reach there, and maybe we'll try to get lunch in the village. If not, we'll just go have a lunch in the town. So on our way to Inchmore, we realized that we have got like 2 hours before our bus arrives. So we have taken a detour, and we are now going to see the Monet Castle. And it's not a bit far from Inchmore, so it's all right. So let's see how it is. Well, the funny thing happened. We couldn't visit the castle because it is privately owned by someone now. So it's a private property, not open for public. So yeah, it's a little saddening. Not saddening, but yeah, disappointing. So we are going back to Inchmore now to catch our bus. So we are back in the city, in the town from Inchmore. And now we are looking for a place to have lunch, and after lunch we'll get back to our B&B to take our luggage. So let's find a place for lunch. So from bus station we have come to this restaurant called Mumbai Thistle, which is located right across the railway station of Inverness, and they serve good Indian food. And we have ordered 2 types of dosa, Mysore dosa and onion masala dosa, and 2 types of lassi, chas and sweet lassi. And this restaurant looks pretty fine. I hope the food will be fine as well. And I'll let you know guys about the food, how it was once I'm done eating. So we just came out of the restaurant, Mumbai Thistle. The food was fine. So if you would look for an Indian restaurant to eat food, you can give it a try. They're doing a good job. The food was quick and the food was fine to eat as well. So right now I'm in front of this monument, and on the top of this monument there's unicorn. And for your information, unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Well, it does not exist, so it is what it is, but it is pretty cool to have unicorn as your national animal. And now we are gonna go back to our B&B and take our baggage. So remember yesterday when we came back from the nature reserve and I told you that we are going to visit the Scottish kilt maker visitor shop, but it was closed. So we have come back here again. It is open now and we are going inside, and this is it. So let's see if we'll get to see We are going to our PNB to take our luggage, and then we'll come back to the town, to the station for our train. So we are now at the Inverness train station now, and our train to Aberdeen has arrived here. And with this, our 3-day trip comes to an end, and I hope you guys will enjoy this 3-day vlog series, and will show some love by liking it, sharing it, and commenting on it. And if you have not subscribed it yet, so please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. So bye and take care.